It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Titans and the Bears. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday in 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
The Chicago Bears franchise has been waiting for their quarterback of the future for what feels like forever, Mike, and they believe both internally and around the city that Caleb Williams is that guy. And after months of anticipation, he's finally got a shot to show the type of player he is at home, season opener. And I'll tell you what, this city, they have been waiting for this for a long time.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
They'll go again with Swift. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Micah Hyde up to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Huh.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chicago. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. Leading them out, the #3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Lance. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Throwing, Lance. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Bears offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Over the middle, that's Komet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Let's go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A play fake. Now Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Throwing again, Williams. And he's in. Roshan Johnson, touchdown Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Titans offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Again, it's Pollard. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And he'll have the 1st down. They'll get him up around the 37. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On the handoff, Pollard. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Tennessee.
Pollard with a nice 1st down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On On the ground, it's Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Lance looking to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Let's go.
At the 31-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. Here's Swift. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the goal line and in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Lance. That's to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Lance. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
To throw, here's Lance. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half.
Let's go.
The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with first and 10. On the out, connecting with Allen. Throwing on second down, Williams. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. That one good for 29. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams now to throw. This one taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Titans have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
A 40-yard attempt.
Folks' kick is good. And the Titans are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get...
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now Lance to the left side in the hands of Gore. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver,
and he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Tony Pollard, touchdown Tennessee. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Strong. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Micah Hyde up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. After 27.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Crazy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Throwing again, Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready up.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Williams to the air once more. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and
oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the rookie out of Tennessee, it's Jalen Wright. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Once again, it's Spears. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Spears. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
2nd down and 8. A pistol snap with Lance. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The kick is good. Makes the score Titans 29, Bears 21.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Holding offense.
Here's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. Throwing is Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now on 2nd and long. He lets this one go. Looking for Scott. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll check this down to Swift. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. So now the veteran Nick Folk with an important kick. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the opening week victory, move to 1-0. Give their new head coach a W in his debut at the helm. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.